Masahiro Sakurai gives a comment on Smash Bros. Ultimate now that it's finally finished and Sora is out, so let's talk all about it. Block content. What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your blocked content for today. And even though we have a lot of different programs coming up here on Blocked Content that we're developing right now, stuff that, yes, even has to do with live action and animation, which I'm very excited about, today we get to talk about Sakurai, and it feels like it's sort of like retirement for him now. Even though it isn't, he hasn't gone out and stated that he is retiring for Smash Brothers or for game development or anything like that, but it is to be expected. And a lot of people have actually thought that this would be the perfect moment to stop, the perfect moment to retire and to just enjoy the spoils. Well, he might be doing that, but today he's actually shared a little bit more information about what he can now do next, and especially the stuff that he can now actually enjoy in life and stuff that he hasn't have to worry about for the longest time anymore. So that's going to be so much fun. And also, of course, he's now able to do a lot more that he wasn't when he was constrained with releasing fighters and stuff like that. So now sharing different pictures about different characters or games that he's playing, stuff that he's enjoying, even out on the town and just having a bite to eat, he can now just do that without people saying, hey, maybe that restaurant will be a stage in Smash or something like that. I think that that's extremely funny because, of course, we as the fans are pretty, interesting bunch. We really do take everything apart, even from chairs up to clouds, up to all these different posts that he makes in his social media. So the man finally has a bit of rest in that department as well. And we're gonna, of course, dive into why Smash Bros. Ultimate is not stopping anytime soon, why the game is so huge still, while it has a ripple effect on other games and other franchises, and what we could be expecting next from Super Smash Bros. On the whole. Now, of course, you can send in your questions, feedback, thoughts, and anything to Blocked Content. You can put a comment down below on this video, or you can send an email to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I might actually read your answers or your questions here out loud on the show. And of course, stay tuned. Near the end of this video, I will also feature one of you guys for the comment question winner of the day. So let's talk a little bit about NintendoLife.com's article that was originally posted by Liam Doolin, and it talks a little bit more about Sakurai's current state, right? It says, random. Now that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is complete, Masahiro Sakurai doesn't have to worry about what he shares on social media anymore. An Among Us photo would have been sus a month ago. So let's talk about what exactly is going on with this director. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate might be the greatest crossover video game of all time, but it's been far from easy for the game's director, Masahiro Sakurai, over the years. Apart from health issues and struggles when adding certain fighters, whenever he appeared on a show, did an interview, or posted something on social media, he had to be extremely careful, as some fans would speculate about anything he said and link it back to the next fighter or collab coming to Nintendo's All-Star Brawler on the Nintendo Switch. Obviously, as of this week, it's the end of an era, with the final DLC fighter, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, now available. In other words, it means Sakurai can now share a bit more about his personal life and love of video games, without fans thinking everything he posts on Twitter is a hint. Of course, we're sure that won't stop some, but if you've been keeping tabs on the development cycle, it's pretty clear at this point that Smash is done, at least for now. So what's his first game-related photo post-Smash Ultimate development? Well, it's a photo of an Among Us toy alongside his cat. Now, just keep in mind, if he had posted this sort of photo earlier this month, the entire Smash fandom would have potentially gone into a complete meltdown. Heck, it's admittedly still pretty neat how he's acknowledging one of the most popular multiplayer releases in recent years. Sakurai says that now Smash development is over, people won't be speculating about new fighters as much. So there's no problem if he posts a photo like this. let's go. That's what mbgov1133 says on Twitter, and of course reposting the original picture, which is so cute, and his cat looks really, really fat and really cute. So there you have it. Sakurai now feels free to post whatever he likes in relation to games without having to worry about fans thinking it's a hint for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, again, we're sure it won't stop some people from speculating, but, well, if Sakurai's happy to post this sort of stuff now on his Twitter page, then good for him. In addition to Super Smash Bros., Sakurai will also soon be ending his Famitsu columns, which he's been writing since 2003. It truly is the end of an era. Fortunately, he won't be stepping away from the video game industry, or at least completely, reiterating earlier this year how he wouldn't be retiring after Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. What would you like to see next from Sakurai apart from a well-deserved rest? Well, for me, it'd be, of course, a new game, and I would love to see him rebrand another one of Nintendo's IP. I think he did great with Kid Icarus, and he could do awesome with something more, right? He could do really incredible with something like F-Zero. I think there's something to be said of him maybe directing a Fire Emblem game, but also take something like Ice Climber, right? And make a game that is brand new for a new audience that maybe reinterprets the characters too, and that would be just a fun, maybe mini game collection that also alludes to the originals, or have it be a big adventure game. That'd be also very cool. So there's a lot to dive into with these thoughts. I think generally it's just fun to think about Sakurai finally having a bit of rest in that department and getting to finally breathe after a very long time. And of course, if this was just a month ago, then yes, everyone would be speculating right now that there was some Among Us content coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And well, with this image, it would be, very blatant, very obvious, so people would eventually not just say, yeah, this would be a character, and a character from Among Us is coming to the game, but this seems more of a situation where they would probably want to have either a Mii costume or a Mii hat or something like that, right? Maybe a spirit battle or something like that from Among Us. So that would make sense in that department. And also, of course, well, on CBR.com, there are thoughts shared about Smash Bros. Ultimate and the legacy finally being complete. It was originally posted by Jacob Cresswell, and it says, after 3 years of updates, Smash Ultimate is finally content complete. Sora has closed out Fighter Pass 2, what will be the final major update to the 2018 game. Many called Smash Ultimate a once-in-a-lifetime kind of game, when looking back on the game's run fondly, calling it a celebration of gaming. While the future may be uncertain for Smash, well, Ultimate has already made itself known in the world of fighting games. As the game comes to a close, there are several other platform fighter games ready. Well, yeah, that is of course filling the void filled by Ultimate. While one of the greatest crossover games of all time might be done, Smash Ultimate's legacy is far from over. One of Smash Ultimate's biggest appeal was the massive roster of characters. While the base game's roster was already stacked, the DLC brought in many loved characters Smash fans thought would never happen. Steve, Banjo, and Sephiroth are just some of the iconic names that padded out the game's roster post-launch. And of course, many other platform fighters have taken notice. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and of course also other games in that same vein, are doing a very similar thing. But in both cases, these games give certain underrated characters more love than the companies that own them do, which is really cool. And then there's of course Framemakers, which is an upcoming platform fighter that takes inspiration from Smash, while doing something that Ultimate didn't, focusing on indie characters. And of course, Ultimate did it to a degree, which I think was very awesome as well. Clearly a lot of love being put into Framemaker's roster of 6 characters, with the designs being indie classics like Commander Video and Octodad being of particular note. And of course, there's also a lot to be said for other games in that genre. I think Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is doing a great job. Fans of platform fighters who came to love the genre because of Smash will always be able to return to Ultimate, but these new games will ensure the genre stays alive, which I also think is really important. Framemakers and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl have earned fans in their own merit, but it's hard to ignore how Smash has revived interest in the platforming fighter genre. While it existed for a long time, interest in it waxed out and waned. Smash Ultimate, with its broad appeal, managed to pull games back, creating a renewed interest to similar games. Smash Ultimate's legacy is already apparent, especially when it comes to how modern platform fighters take the game's balanced casual and competitive gameplay as a goal to aspire to. While the game's massive roster may have made learning competitive matchup difficult, Ultimate still has plenty of features that cater to competitive players without sacrificing the casual fun. Ultimate may have played a significant role in introducing new fans to competitive fighting games. As Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl captures both casual and competitive fans, if Rainmakers continues development, the end of Smash shouldn't be considered a bad thing. While there may not be any further Smash content for a long time, that doesn't mean that the platforming fighter genre will disappear. In fact, it's stronger than ever, thanks in part to other developers looking to Smash Ultimate and learning from it. So really curious what you guys are learning from all this, so let me know in the comments down below. I would be really interested to find out what you guys think of all this. And of course, as for our comment question of the day, it is, are you expecting more updates on Smash Bros. Ultimate now that of course Sakurai has sort of stepped away from this a bit? And as for previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user Calvin B, saying Jigglypuff got buffed amongst low tier fighters, including Little Mac in the newest update with Sora's release. For as video game systems go, I got my Nintendo 64, a GameCube, a Superboy that plays SNES games on it, and my Switch. Well, Calvin B, thank you so much for commenting, and of course everyone for sending in your sweet comments and messages. I enjoy it so much on the daily, and if you want to support Blocked Content in a huge and meaningful way, you can actually donate to our Patreon. It's patreon.com/blockedcontent, and of course you can subscribe to this channel, hit that like button for all the content that you love, and I'll see you guys around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content, and I'll just see ya.